These are the most popular lucid dreaming techniques, and each day I'm gonna try a different one.
To find which one is the best.
Am I gonna have any lucid dreams? Let's find out.
The first one is gonna be mild.
Mild.
But what is mild?
Stands for mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, which means that you set up an intention in your mind that you're gonna lucid dream. Let's give an example. You have to take a bottle of water when going outside tomorrow. When the moment of leaving your home comes, you're gonna remember to grab the water. The same way with lucid dreaming. Before going to sleep, tell yourself that you're gonna have a lucid dream. Then repeat it a few times.
And voila, you have a lucid dream. Day 1, mild. Let's do it. Wish me good luck. Good night. Here I am. I didn't have any lucid dreams with mild this night, so L for the first technique, but I believe this is a good technique. Everybody says how good it is, but I'm not surprised that I didn't have the results in the first night. I think it will be quite delusional to think that I'd have a lucid dream in the first night. So the next technique is gonna be wild. Wild stands for wake initiated lucid dream. So first I'm gonna fall asleep normally, and I'm gonna wake up a few hours after falling asleep. I do it normally, but most people are gonna have to either set an alarm or drink some water to wake up to pee. But I'm not gonna need that, although I'm gonna drink some water. Because I usually wake up in the middle of the night, which is probably not healthy. But after waking up, I'm gonna lay down, relax, and I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna push every thought that is gonna come to my mind, and I'm gonna focus on my breathing. After a while, I should see some images, and these images are gonna turn into a lucid dream, hopefully. So that's what I'm gonna try tonight, and I believe today we are gonna have our first lucid dream. I'm going to sleep now. Today I'm gonna have a lucid dream with Wild. I believe in it. Good night. Good morning. I had a lucid dream today. I was in my school, in a class, and we are doing something. Like, my friend is pushing somebody, is laughing at him. I walked out of the class, I walked down that dark corridor, and I see a girl, and I wanna kick her. I didn't know it was a dream yet. And I tried to kick that girl, and I can't. My leg doesn't move. I was like, wait, am I a dream? And I tried to kick her. Now I could do that because I'm in my dream and I can control it. She ran away, my leg didn't move at all, it slowly faded away, and I woke up. But it's my second day, and first day with Wild, and I already have the lucid dream. So Wild is up there. Perhaps Mild is better, it's easier, but it was my first day of using it, so I can't really say. The next lucid dreaming technique is gonna be SSILD, which is actually very similar to Wild. You could even argue that it's the same thing, but it's still its own technique. So what is SSILD?
SSILD is senses initiated lucid dream. You wake up in the middle of the night, you lay in your bed, ready to go to sleep.
When you cycle through your senses.
You focus on breathing, then you focus on the darkness behind your eyes, and then you focus on the weight of the blanket on you. That's one cycle. Do it a couple of times, and fall asleep into a lucid dream.
It works because you are more aware of your senses, and senses in dreams are weird. I'm gonna wake up in like 5 hours and I'm gonna try SSILD method. I believe in it. Good night and wish me good luck. Day 3, unlike yesterday, I didn't have any lucid dreams, but I do recall 3 dreams, which is very much. Because usually I remember 1 or 0 dreams per night, and now I recall 3, with detail as well. So that's good, but I didn't have any success with SSILD. So far, Wild seems to be the best. And today's method of getting a lucid dream is gonna be doing reality checks.
If you somehow hadn't watched Inception, which is pretty much impossible at that point, reality check is something that checks if you're awake.
By plugging your nose and breathing through it, or by having 6 fingers.
Unless you are a tree and can breathe without the nose, or my friend's sister, who was born with 6 fingers.
True story, by the way. You are gonna confirm if you're in a dream or not. So for this whole day, I'm gonna be doing reality checks, and hopefully I'm gonna, first of all, set intention so that when I fall asleep in a dream, I'm gonna remember, oh, reality check. I'm gonna do a reality check. So plug your nose and try to breathe through it. If you can do it, you're in a dream and you're gonna know it. I did have some success with it in the past. I mean, like, I randomly had a dream and I was like, wait, I'm in a dream, right? And I plugged my nose and I was in a dream, but it was like a few years ago. So if I do this often enough, I might do them in a dream, and when I do them and it turns out it's a dream, I'm just gonna realize it. One last reality check. I believe today we're gonna have a lucid dream with reality checks. Fingers crossed. Me in my dream is gonna think of doing a reality check and I'm gonna get lucid. Good night. So yesterday I had a lucid dream.
I was in a classroom. Girls from my class were wearing light blue corsets. Then me and my brother ate chicken breasts. At that moment I realized I was dreaming. Randomly, I looked around but everything started fading away. Say in a dream, stay there. And I did.
Kinda.
A big shuffle of some images started going in front of my eyes. It stopped at a playground, but I was like, nah, that's boring. So I woke up.
I don't think you could call it a success with reality checks, because to be fair, I didn't get a lucid dream because of them. But apart from that, I'm very happy to have another success. The next lucid dreaming technique is gonna be journaling, which is simply writing your dreams down every morning, which I secretly did for the past few days, so that your brain knows that dreams are very important and is gonna be hyper aware of its reality and you're gonna become lucid. And today is the last day of this challenge, and I'm gonna read all the dreams that I had so far in these past 5 days, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And I believe today we are gonna have our third lucid dream, and hopefully today we are gonna stay for longer. Good night. Sadly, I didn't have any success with dream journaling, but I still had 2 lucid dreams. Although they were not long because I couldn't stay in them, but I still had 2 lucid dreams in these 5 days. I call it a massive success. Subscribe if you hadn't already, watch one of these 2 videos, and see you till next time.